It's time to play wrong answers only with Shifty Adam Schiff as he tries to throw shade on Trump's efforts to begin deporting illegals. He gets everything wrong. He's a slave minded man. Welcome, John Mike King. Here's Adam Schiff.
I think some of them will have a deep impact depending on whether he really carries them out. The first is these tariffs. If we have these massive tariffs on other countries, that means in terms of a lot of our industries like the agriculture industry, they're going to be just really hard hit.
You know, tariffs will temporarily bring difficulty. Change always brings difficulty as they reorient. So, of course, prices will go up for a bit, but long term, which Adam Schiff can't think ahead farther than 3 days because his melon head is so full of melon. Here's Adam Schiff on Twitter. Here's what Donald Trump's executive orders and immigration actions will mean for you. Higher housing and food costs when construction and farm workers are deported, higher costs to board when consumers pay for Trump's tariffs. So much of his promise of lowers prices. These are all wrong. I'll explain why, but first, here he is on.
Prices on food and other things are going to go up even more. Similarly, if he carries out mass deportations, it will not only split up a lot of families, you have children separated from their parents, but it means a lot of farm workers won't be on the farm.
That's another Democrat saying that illegals are only here to pick our fruit as an unofficial slave class. This should be, especially to Hispanics, very offensive. This is why Democrats are the racist party, why they lost, why Hispanics overwhelmingly went for Trump, and now it's being countered by Tom Homan at the border. Just see, look how many times does Tom Homan ever treat Hispanics or the people he treats at the border? He treats them like people breaking the law instead of people here to pick our fruit.
Absolutely. Look, the greatest president in my lifetime, he's back. Because in 2 days, the last 24 hours, total apprehensions on the southwest border, 766. Compare that to the 10 to 12,000 Biden had at one time. CBP-1 releases, 0. CHNV, Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, Venezuela releases, 0. Total of 766 across the entire southwest border. That is a game changer.
Now compare that to Adam Schiff, who literally thinks that those people that were stopping from coming into the border is the sole reason for America's economic success, our ability to farm, our ability to pick fruit. He's going, what? Tom Homan, you're taking away our entire slave economy.
Food prices will go up even further. So those two mega issues are deeply in conflict with what he says he wants to do about bringing the cost of goods down. Also, in terms of housing and homelessness, if you deport millions of people who are, many of them, construction workers, then again, the cost of housing is going to go up even further.
Who will build our houses if the cost of construction is going to go up if we have to hire legal workers instead of pay them all under the table and undermine the workforce with cheaper and cheaper illegal labor. That's what Adam Schiff is so wrong about. And then here's the best, Molly Hemingway over on X. This was just 20 minutes ago. You were just pardoned for your many, many crimes against America. By accepting that pardon, you admit your guilt. Adam Schiff, guilty, pardoned by Joe Biden. I'm John Mike King.